Hi all. So if all goes well, what you're looking at behind me is a background of my bookshelf with the first four books of my Heroes of the Line series listed on it. The final one is coming in hopefully January or February. We're getting ready to start a pre-order campaign and hullabaloo. And I gotta tell you, the cover art is just gorgeous for it. Not ready to show it yet. We'll have a reveal for that very, very soon. Anyway, so to tell you a little bit about it, it is a fluffy little coming-of-age hybrid fantasy for lovers of new and young adult content, as well as older teen adult content. A note of caution, though, the fluff, it has some sharp edges, just so that you're aware of that. The first book in the series is called The Coming of Shades. And as you know, a first book, there we go, that's better. A first book always lays the groundwork and sets the base of the mindset for characters before their destiny comes calling. The back blurb never really gives more than a broad overview, so I would like to share an early passage or two to give you a better idea of where these two brothers are coming from. So, hang tight, stay tuned. Okay, so here's the little excerpt, and it is a very short one that I'd like to read for you right from the book. So, right here. And yes, with this. Oh, sorry. That's a whole nother video. Anyway, let's go into it. This kind of gives you an idea of the mindset and where these two brothers are coming from. Their names are Nick and Frank Emerson. Nick is the eldest. He's 10. And Frankie is 5 at this particular point. So there wasn't much he remembered about the night that took his daddy away 2 years ago. But sometimes what he did remember, mostly sensations, smells, and colors, scared him silly. Big, hard hands that didn't smell or feel familiar grabbed him out of his bed and shoved him into Mommy's warm softness. But there was something wrong about her arms that night. Then, once more, he was shoved into another pair that, this time, both smelled and felt the way they were supposed to. "Get him out of here now!" Mommy's voice shrieked in the dark. "I got you, Frankie," Nick nodded, holding his little brother to his chest. After that, things moved real fast, and there were so many angry adults around, yelling at each other, blaming each other, yelling and pointing at him and Nick in ways that made his tummy feel sick, that he let himself forget most of it. The one thing he couldn't forget, though, was that their daddy was gone and was never, ever going to be back. After that, with Mommy always sad or crying or gone to work, it was up to Nicky to take care of things. But Nick was only 10, and sometimes he couldn't stop the bad things. So that's just one of the passages that really, I hope, kind of is good at, again, divulging the mindset. I'm an Xer, so a lot of the time when it comes down to writing stories, particularly that start with the younger phases of life, it's very important to actually get into the headspace of the actual children involved and to see where they're coming from and to see how these kinds of events might shape their future, their outlook, and their relationships, in particular with Nick and Frank, which is very, very important. If you like me reading these things to you, please note in the comments, and I will go ahead and I will continue to read little excerpts from the other 3 books. Book 2, which is The Return of the Line, Book 3, which is The Third Race, and Book 4, which is The Fourth Tier. Now again, we are just about to, we as in me, and I do have a publishing, or not a publishing team, but yes, sort of a publishing team, a promotions team. We are working on creating a pre-release package that we're going to be promoting very shortly, and in the hopes, as well as the cover design release, which again I am just absolutely head over heels in love with for book 5. Honestly, most writers love the work that they do. They love the characters that they create, the stories and the worlds and everything like that. But this series, and don't get me wrong, I love my Freedom Fighter series and those characters too, but this series really just came to its culmination and to its resolution in book 5, and it just thrilled me in ways that I didn't think was going to be possible, if that makes sense. And probably if you're a creative type person, you probably understand exactly what I'm saying. Anyway, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, subscribing, I'm trying to get up to that 1,000 subscribers mark. Please, please, please help me out with that. And again, make a comment if you liked what I read, if you want to read more, if you want to know more, if you want to hear more. Please just let me know, and I will be happy to do that. In between, keep a lookout for not necessarily book-oriented vids, but I've got a whole series of nifty little fast facts, just uplifting little things that will help us keep hope alive. So keep reading, keep writing, keep creating, and together we will keep hope alive. Till next time, thank you for being here. Bye now.